Study Session 4. Case Recording. Introduction. Recording may be in general form or specially designed form to show what has taken place between a client and a social worker. A social worker, no matter how articulate, may not be able to retain all what happened between him and the client in memory. The case must be properly documented. This will prove that the case has been attended to by a social worker. Any case treated by a social worker that has not been recorded is assumed not done. Reports of cases not recorded are not usually regarded as official and acceptable. Therefore, reports of cases being treated by social workers must be properly recorded. 1. Define case recording in social work practice. And 2. List the importance of case recording in social work practice. 3. What is case recording in social work practice? 4. State the importance of case recording in social work practice. Case recording in social work practice. Recording has always played a significant role in social work practice and in the administration of social services. Social workers keep records about their clients and about the purpose, process, and impact of their services. In their records, social workers identify, describe, and assess the client's situation, define the purpose and describe the process of service, outline service goals, plans, and activities, and evaluate the progress and outcome of their activities with and on behalf of clients. Records are used to store information, facilitate service delivery, communicate with others inside and outside the agency, inform practice and administrative decisions, capture funding, demonstrate compliance with agency and social policies, educate and supervise practitioners, manage quality assurance, and perform research. Although records have many uses, the primary purpose for recording is accountability. Practitioners discharge an important legal and ethical responsibility to their agencies, clients, communities, and profession by documenting, explaining, and evaluating their services. If records are to be accountable in today's complicated services environment, they must provide needed information in a usable form to a wide audience. Information from records may be used not only by the practitioner, supervisor, consultant, and other professionals in the agency, but also by the courts, other community agencies, oversight and funding organizations, managed care networks, and accrediting groups, as well as the client and the client's family, attorney and employer. Each of these audiences has a different interest in the service relationship. Each may need different information or information in a different form. As the demand for accountability and the audience for the record have grown, so too has the need to include more detailed information in records. In preparing their records, practitioners are asked to respond to the information needs of future as well as current audiences. Agencies and practitioners are especially sensitive to the possibility of litigation and the use of the record in court. If practitioners are to meet these and other accountability demands, they need guidance and support from their agencies. They need to know what information to include in and exclude from their records. They need forms, formats, and guidelines for organizing information so that it is easy to find and retrieve. They need sufficient time and resources to keep their records up to date. They need a system that encourages them to update their records without redundancy and to correct errors and inaccuracies. As the amount of information in the record has increased, the efficiency of record-keeping systems has deteriorated. Practitioners and administrators may spend as much as 25% to 50% of their time preparing, retrieving, and using information from records. Although most of the statistics on the amount of time and other resources consumed by record keeping and related tasks are probably inaccurate, it is clear that the increased demand for record keeping has not been met with a commensurate investment in professional staff, cleric support, and computers or other cost-saving equipment. As a result, practitioners are finding it even more difficult to keep up with record keeping, and agency records may be out to date and of poor quality. At the same time, wider access to the record and its contents has eroded client privacy. Practitioners and their agencies seek to protect confidentiality through such mechanisms as client access, informed consent for release of information, and proper storage and handling of written and computerized records. Nonetheless, personal information that appears in the record may be disseminated within and between service organizations and may reach those who will not use the information in the client's best interests. Recording is much more than a practice skill. It involves a series of important professional decisions at all levels of the organization. In making each entry, organizing each record, and developing each recording system, social workers constantly balance the demand for accountability against the competing and equally important goals of efficiency and privacy. Study session summary. Case recording in social work practice is used to identify, describe, and assess the client's situation, define the purpose, and describe the process of service. It is also used to outline service goals, plans, and activities, and evaluate the progress and outcome of the activities with and on behalf of clients. Therefore, if records are to be accountable in today's complicated service environment, they must provide needed information in a usable form. The importance of case recording includes the following. It serves as memory. The weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. A busy social worker cannot remember exact details of each case he or she handles, even though he or she may think he or she does. Olowa, 1987. The social worker who starts a case may not be available to finish it, hence the need for proper record containing case history. Clients may change statements as the case goes on because they may be out to give the social worker a chance to check and counter-check statements. A case may be closed but may need to be reopened after a period of several years, example in case of child claiming. A case may be referred to court or to another station, and one can never know which case will prove complicated. All these are some of the importance of case recording in social work practice. End of study session 4. Thank you for listening.